Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. So 70,000 and more followers of Germany's ultimate winning machine open their arms to their favourite sons. In the Bavarian capital, they demand another spectacle. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. That's played into space. The chip pass hasn't quite come off. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Nicely aimed pass. Batistuta. Kubo stood up well to him there. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
It's Casillas for me.
Oh no, what has happened here? Davids, oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Kaka. Now it's Messi. And he was quick to react. Kubo. Driving forward. Batistuta. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Portugal present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
This for the lead. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Oh, good steal, he just read it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Schneider, and that interception was most necessary. Pass is just off target. Owen is onto it in a flash. Griezmann, it's Griezmann! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
Portugal have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Portugal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, good-looking ball. Kaka. And that could set him on his way. And that's a good ball. He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. That's going to go a long way. Could be danger here. He's shifting through the gears here. Griezmann! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Portugal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Mbappe. Oh, that's a key interception.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Portugal ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And we are back on the way. And here's Schneider. It's a mighty effort! And it's there! And surely that settles it. Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. He is through. Mbappe! Oh, taken with style. And they are right back within touch. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Pete.
Tries a shot! No mistake! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
The attendance for this match was 61,052.
So now the difference is 3. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Adams gets across to intercept that. Messi. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Griezmann. There's the hit! Sticks it away! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Quick, decisive and...
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. It's Luis Suarez! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Kubo. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, well played, well played. Gets his pass away. Oh, that's a nice ball. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Lizarazu. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
And time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
No, he couldn't get hold of it.
Barcelona certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Pedri. Yamal. Pedri. Now it's Luis Suarez. Pedri showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pinches it off him. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And it's Owen. That looks a cracking goal. Cleared without complication. And he skips past his man. Oh, he's onto this. Chance with the header! Oh, he's been caught napping. Danger averted for now. Now it's Messi. Yamal. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. That pass has been well intercepted. Schneider. Alisson is there to clear. Portugal have it back and can go again.
Portugal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Portugal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Rice spots it and intercepts. Beckham. Schneider. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Kubo. And it's Griezmann. Oh, good take in a good area. He's got the shot away!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Big header! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And still, we await the first breakthrough. Bastoni gets over and intercepts. Timber. That's good running with the ball. Luis Suarez.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
That's really well cleared. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Kubo. Oh, well played.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Just 5 minutes remaining now.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Mbappe. Rice. Great position here, and the finish! Now, who's going to be... Oh, terrible. In he goes again! Yes, he's done it! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately, a more than tidy finish.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
So that's it. It is all over. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides... Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants of filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. So this beautiful arena in the outskirts of Munich, the epitome of aesthetic perfection and cutting edge, pretty much what the near-capacity crowd are entitled to demand. The action has already started.
Great hit! He's scored! Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Cruyff. Oh, this looks sharp. Schneider takes control of it and he's on the move. Looking for a corner. And we have our very first corner. He's got the shot away! Danger averted for now. And now they can spring out of defence. Little pass back.
Modern football for you.
It's Luis Suarez! Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Spread out to the left. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Owen. Foot in. Oh, it's come loose.
Portugal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Owen! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Has a look and place it forward. And he's gone backward. Kubo! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
Schneider, can he get it through? Now it's Luis Suarez. Vieira gets across to intercept that. Well timed, excellent interception. Back into the middle. And he's away. He's gone for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now the finish! And he hits the net! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before the ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And here's Suarez. Cruyff. Ribery. And they can counter here. Cruyff is in a really good position out wide.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Schneider. Luis Suarez. Walker getting this one clear. Lizarazu. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Portugal head back in at the break after a first half that has been from A scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1.
Substitution in progress.
So your views on the first half?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half. There's the hit! Goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Portugal take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Brilliantly cut out.
Mbappe, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
The attendance for this
and it's
match
Griezmann.
was 62,005.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Cannavaro cuts out the pass.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Just about up to 75 minutes.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's gone forward. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, perfectly measured that. And the finish! They've done it! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Substitution for Portugal. Number 13, Owen. Number 11, Griezmann. Number 10.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Franz
This is
Beckenbauer.
quite a battle.
Coming on the
Well, the
field.
big question now is whether they can keep the
20,
energy levels up and
Mbappe.
try and grab a winner.
Number 8, Maradona. Number 17.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the
Number
commitment.
21,
This game could yet
Alessandro
yield a winner.
Bastoni. Substitutions taking place.
Pull it. Now it's Luis Suarez. It's Maradona! They've got to be quick to recover this. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Walker getting this one clear. And back to the keeper they go. Schmeichel. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. And that's gone loose. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
He gets big! It's a decent-looking cross.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's definitely not his best.
There's no doubt that this fella's contribution will be highly important. It's the one and only Philipp Lahm.
And what do you consider his greatest quality, Jim?
Well, it's hard to name just one because he's such an outstanding player on so many fronts, but I'd say his tactical...
It's Luis Suarez! That's going to go a long way. Kimmich.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's picked his way through. Owen! And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Oh, it's Batistuta. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, great ball! Great chance! Goal! Spain! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know. This is the time you need that pace.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Owen. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. White, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's whipped it across.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
He's got tall. And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Schneider. Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And the pass is intercepted. Pedri. That's a nicely measured pass. He's beaten the last man. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just...
Going for goal! Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Everybody, to make sure to put
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change.
Substitution for Portugal. Number 10, Schneider. Coming on to replace him is number 21.
That gets things going for the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused...
Can he finish? And he hits the net. And this is getting better and better. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Spain are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And here's Griezmann. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Griezmann. Pulls it back. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Varane with the clearance. Portugal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Kubo, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Izarazu. Back into the middle. Lahm, early ball out from the back.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
No way through there. Well, nicely intercepted. Kubo. And it's Griezmann. Varane promptly onto that, and that is that. Pedri.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Batistuta. Maradona. Oh, shooting chance! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And surely that settles it.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Spain find a position of real strength now. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Griezmann. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Portugal have their second corner now. Spain are looking to go forward now. Now that's well seen too. Just 5 minutes left. Kubo. Beckenbauer. Griezmann. It's anyone's ball now. And again! It's in! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Portugal give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. And it's Owen. Kimmich. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Aim forwards. Oh, there's a probing ball. And that's it. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Steaming on goalwards.
it's always nice to see the silky smooth skills of Robert Pires.
A really exceptional talent, and he could play alongside anyone.
Yeah, I'll go along with that, and I think when it comes to his position, I'm going to say probably space is it, because he finds it with such graceful movement, and his invention does the rest. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he's on a charge. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Owen, he has found the way through. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. Adams clears. Struck first time. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's hoisted clear. Lizarazu. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, that's a chance! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
The goal scorer for Portugal.
Portugal have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now the finish! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Adams with the clearance. Has a shot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
White brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Back into the middle. That's Chouameni. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Mbappe. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Schneider. That's a look and place it forward. And now they can clear their lines. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Eze Wilshere gets his pass away.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Griezmann. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the 1 goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Portugal lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far. A stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish play. Can he finish? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Portugal just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Chouameni. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, this looks sharp.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
The attendance for this match
That
was
looks a decent ball.
71,649.
Barcelona are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, shooting chance! So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Throw it. Wilshere. Mbappe. And here's Haaland. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Schneider charging forward, the ball at his feet. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. And that would have won it.
Schneider has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Portugal have their third corner.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 23, Mbappe. Number 25, Wilshere. Number 17,
Deftly away.
Haaland. Number 9, Eze. Number 8, Perez.
Oh, smashing header!
Number 21.
No, not the best of headers.
Number 22, Guti. Number 20, Rodrigo. Number 77, Alvaro Morata. Number
Foden.
13, Phil Foden.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Played back in. Now it's Rodrigo. There's the shot! They've scored! Barcelona are back in business. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. The final seconds now. Well timed, excellent interception. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities, and neither willing... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Big chance, must be! And he's there to get it away. Looking for the runner. Now that's well seen too. And it's Griezmann. And now the hit! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Moved on forwards. Neymar. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
And it's Snyder. It's Snyder! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Cleared without complication. Suarez finds himself offside. Well timed, excellent interception. Koundé is there to clear. Kubo. He's gone forward. Griezmann. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. He's through, now is he in? Big, there's the hit! It's there! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
After 30 minutes is number 7.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
That has been cut short. Kubo. Portugal finding their passes. Oh, that's a nice ball. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Rice promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when...
Luis Suarez! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. He's tried one! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Portugal have their second corner now. Koundé can get it clear. Beckenbauer. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rummenigge. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
2
Kubo.
minutes has been indicated.
Tchouaméni with the clearance. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And the first half is done. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
And a quick reminder
Well, for me,
today
Peter,
to please
things have
take
never
all
really
the
got going,
dustbins
but at
located
least
by
this
the
will be a
entrance
good time
gates.
to
Thank you very
reflect
much for your
and regroup. I
cooperation.
can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Owen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's really well cleared. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Griezmann. Luis Suarez under in... Oh, what has happened here? Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Quick look, then plays it in. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. So, third corner of the game. And he's there to belt it away.
The attendance
Up towards the front line. And oh, denied brilliantly.
Owen actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Griezmann goes short. Has a go! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Griezmann is flagged offside.
Portugal showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Substitution in progress.
Portugal choosing to make the first change. Rummenigge. Bruno Guimaraes. Can he spark a counter here? That looks a cracking ball. Oh, shooting chance! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And he's managed to gift it back. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Oh, can he get onto this? Well, they've got it again. Lizarazu. Portugal still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, he's been caught napping. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Griezmann. Good driving run. Rummenigge with the clearance.
Portugal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, red, nice interception. He's looking to set free a runner. Oh, what a ball!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
And that's been won straight back. And that will be the final act. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
With the owner of a blue car.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself to an almighty telling off for such a...
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. We have already started here. Kubo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's loose now. Schneider! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Schneider clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Climbs up big! Oh, split-second reaction.
Schneider is offering a right smile there.
Gives it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
White has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
That's a little off target. Not the most accurate pass.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He might be in here! Oh, good determined running there, but run back by the defence.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Rijkaard makes the interception. And here's Messi. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Your impression so far, Jim?
Portugal have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
And it's Schneider. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Davids, gently done. And here's Griezmann. Griezmann proves just a little bit too strong. Now it's Eto'o. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Davids. Kubo. Can he latch on to this? Griezmann. So, what can they make of this? And it's Eto'o. He's gone forward. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Luis Suarez. And no, that was never going to make it. Griezmann. Lizarazu. Lizarazu is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. He is through here! And it's Schneider. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And we are back on the way.
Portugal clearly have been the better side here, so if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Luis Suarez, played back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Rummenigge was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
The attendance for this match was
White, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Back into the middle. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Oh, played right into his path. Davids. Luis Suarez under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And he cuts out the supply. Rummenigge. Davids. And Kubo.
Portugal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And here's Owen. And Owen! So to play, and it is a goal kick.
Substitution for Portugal, number 11, Griezmann.
Both sides then taking this
Number
chance to
13,
turn to their benches.
Owen. Number 14, Kubo. Number
He's
10,
intervened well there.
Schneider. Number 5,
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Number 15, Fernando Torres. Number 22,
Leicester kept his eye on it,
Bellingham.
and he's there.
Number 17.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's shifting through the gears here.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Kubo has it out wide and in space. No, that's been intercepted. The unmistakable Daniel van Baalsen.
One of those players that's been there, done it, got the T-shirt.
And perhaps that's his greatest strength, Jim, his experience.
Certainly one of them, Peter, although for me his all-round game is what impressed most. He's a credible goal threat too, both inside the box and from range.
Oh, he's got one mighty shot on him. I think it's true to say he once burst a ball while taking a free kick. Gerrard! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Cross to the back post. He rises! There it is! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And here's Griezmann. Cafu.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Gerrard. Well read, nice interception.
Portugal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Cafu, shifted upfield. Kubo. Very nicely done, good spot that. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Luis Suarez. Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Costa Curta. Neymar. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Owen. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well read, and the danger is averted. And the half-time whistle goes. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Here we go again then.
Portugal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Costa Curta can get it clear. Has a look and plays it forward. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Played in deep. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. He's got the shot away! He's got a goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
So that's... Tries a shot! And more and more and more! And the lead is extended still further. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is good alertness.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Now it's Gerrard. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And they win it back again. Pedri. Cafu. Pedri, who does have an assist to his name. Davids. 75 minutes played. Pinches it off him. That's headed upfield. Pedri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Cafu. Courtois.
Portugal really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
And it's Van Bouten. Saliba. And here's Gerrard. They get a throw in. Gerrard. Now Davids.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Ball is over the line. Now it's Griezmann. Luis Suarez. And that is that. A tale of 2 teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now that's well seen too. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kubo, Griezmann.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it is clear to see that he is... Oh, he's been caught napping! That is good alertness. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Torres. Mbappe! Goal! Benfica! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration would...
And Torres!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Luis Suarez. He's got away. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. To Roberto. And that is a little undercooked. Benfica upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Serginho. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lizarazu, the ball has bounced loose now. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. And it's Sneijder. Pinches it off him. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing... Oh, he's been caught on it here! He's shifting through the gears here. Header! And that has been cleared. Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Can he put it away? Deftly away. And they've got rid. Costa Curta. Zé Roberto. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts.
Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Benfica are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Just about up to the hour now. Well, quality clearly deserted him. Hits one! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Up he goes! And he's heaved it away. Portugal are looking to go forward now. Well timed, excellent interception. Well read, nice interception. Oh, good looking ball. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Snyder, and that's gone loose. And he's there to get it away. Some resolute defending there. Now who's going to be first to this? Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Costa Curta. Torres! And more and more and more. And surely that settles it.
Benfica clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Benfica find a position of real strength now. Now it's Griezmann.
Portugal are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
He gets big! And somehow he kept it out.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Benfica have their second corner now. Keeper's dealt with that. And now a sudden chance to... Real chance! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
That's a decent clearance. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Succumbs to the pressure.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
He's through here. Shapes to shoot! Keeper's got his work done.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Chance for the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And the referee brings it to a close. Portugal cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. As you can see, we've all terrific header.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Deftly away. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Griezmann. Out to the right.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Spread neatly. He has found the way through. Oh, smashing header! And it's a goal!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So, a breakthrough already. Mbappe! And he's there to belt it away. And he's only too happy to take that back.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Neymar. Lizarazu. And here's Neymar. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cleared without complication. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and... It's Luis Suarez! They've done it! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Portugal grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Alexander-Arnold is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. He's found the way through, and the shot! Goal! Portugal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Portugal go into the lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
2 added minutes
Succumbs
have
to the
been
pressure.
indicated.
Modric. Rummenigge. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Portugal come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from top. I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Weghorst. Neymar. Now it's Luis Suarez. Mbappe. Luis Suarez. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
There's the hit! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
The attendance for this match
Modric.
is 71,649.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Played into space out wide. Neymar.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Griezmann. Tries a shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are cruising away.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Portugal blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. And that could set him on his way. Neymar. Ah, such a clever touch. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Davids put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Weghorst. Oh, he's found support out wide. Del Piero. Oh, here's a chance! Rummenigge. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's fabulous. Might be danger here. Davids. Nicely weighted ball. Griezmann. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he lines up a cross. So that's it. It is all over. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game, Mind you, they all do at this ground. He's had a hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Pass is just off target. He won't be happy with that one. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, look at the space here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. Griezmann! And he's following up! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Owen actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Portugal with the corner, they're first. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And it's Owen. Rodri makes the interception. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That pass has been well intercepted. Owen. Neymar. Batistuta finds himself offside. Xavi Alonso. Messi. Cafu. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, played right into his path. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Kubo. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Back into the middle. Portugal do have a chance to counter here. Oh, played through for the wide man. Cafu. And a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Bellingham. Rummenigge. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Kubo. Lizarazu made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And Batistuta! And we've reached half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break. 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Griezmann! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Messi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Kubo. Short changes him with that pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That's a little off target. Rummenigge. Batistuta. There's the hit! Now in for the pieces! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Substitution for Portugal, number 14.
Portugal can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Number 13.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game.
Number 17.
Schneider.
Number 20. Mbappe.
Strong running down that left flank.
Messi.
Neymar. And that's a throw-in. Portugal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And he's intervened well there.
Barcelona are stuck in central station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they care to look.
Done delicately. Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. He's got the shot away!
Portugal showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Oh, super find. Oh, shooting chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here?
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Messi.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
And he's managed to get free. It's Neymar! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Neymar is offering a right smile there.
And time is up. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
And that interception was most necessary. Looks for the finish! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi is offering a wry smile there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now. Well, as box office names go, Peter, David Beckham is right up there.
Yeah, he gets the turnstiles clicking, that's for sure, but footballing qualities?
Well, I think any defence is going to be nervous because of the sheer quality he can produce.
Especially over a dead ball.
Yeah, not just that, I think in open play he can deliver for fun too.
Kubo. Griezmann. First quarter of an hour gone. Luis Suarez. Messi. Portugal still without a single shot on target. Chooses to go back. Messi! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Beckham. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And that's not going to ring. That could spell it's one! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Kubo producing a good steal there, showing a good level of... Just the goalkeeper's a bit... And Owen! Goal! Portugal!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Portugal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Oh, super find. Now it's Griezmann. He's got away. Griezmann! Oh, that is outstanding! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Portugal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Guardiola. Portugal looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And the pass is intercepted. And he's managed to get for it. Kubo! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, the most exciting sight on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence. Brilliant.
Now it's Beckham. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That is a brilliant interception. White. Kubo. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's found a way through. It's Griezmann! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
This possibly the last play of the half. Beckham attempts a clearance. Now here's the delivery. Messi is there. And the whistle goes for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Just a quick
Portugal
announcement. We would
ahead
like to inform
2-0,
you that
and
CCTV
they are looking good.
is now in operation for your safety.
So off we go once more. He won't be happy with that one. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Kubo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gnabry looking to get on the end of this. Chance for the header! It's in! The second half off to a spectacular start. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
That's a decent clearance. Fires from distance. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And here's Owen. Just eases him off the ball. Nice bit of trickery. Owen! And the ball's come loose here.
The attendance for this
That
match
was
was
superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Portugal have their second corner now. He has done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Portugal go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Messi. Now it's Beckham. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Gnabry. Gnabry unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Owen. Oh, it's come loose. Conte. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, played through for the wide man. That pass has been well intercepted. The less said about that pass, the better. White. Bellingham. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Beckham. Gnabry. We get a throw-in. He's in space and looking for options. Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Goes in for the header! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, it's ended up in no man's land.
There will be 3 minutes
White.
added time.
Now it's Griezmann. Owen. And he's cut it out. Beckham. Cafu. Gnabry is in a really good position out wide. And time is up. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Hits one! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Griezmann! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Madrid have it back and can go again. Oh, that's clever. And he was alert to it. Lobbed in behind. Oh, he's found support out wide. Beckenbauer. David shot a goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Palmer. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. And he's a decent hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that is expertly dealt with. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Gently done. Now that's well seen too. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Portugal clearly should have gone for the easier...
And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No luck with that dink over the top. That is good alertness. And it's Beckenbauer. Palmer. He is through here. Now there's a chance. It's in. They have come roaring back.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Madrid have their third corner. He's had a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Belletti did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, good ball. And it's Griezmann. Adams gets good distance on it. Threads one in. Bellingham looking to get on the end of this. Oh, he's been caught napping. Lizarazu. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
He cuts out the supply. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Luis Suarez. He's found the way through. Real chance here. He's found the way through. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. And we are up to the break.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Portugal head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Now, what about a counter-attack? Can he get onto this? Fernando Torres. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Played back in. Interesting ball. Heads it! And it's a goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Kubo! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Kubo has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Substitution for Portugal, number 22.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Kubo, number 13.
Costa Curta gets over and intercepts.
Number 9, Messi.
Looking to set free a runner. Now it's Griezmann, played out towards the right wing, back into the middle. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Portugal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well timed, excellent interception. Haaland, Fernando Torres.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Gently done. No, he's just misjudged that one. Now that looks a decent ball. Messi. Very nicely done. Great chance! He should have put that one away.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Substitution for Portugal, number 11.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Schneider with the short one. Now the finish! A real chance and a real let-off.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Belletti. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Schneider. And that is out of play. And he can clear it away.
Portugal certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Cleared without complication.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
There will be 4 extra minutes.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That has been cut short. Let's a look and place it forward. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. Fires it in low. And that's it. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment.
Please take this opportunity to pay a visit to our
What are your
official
thoughts on
store.
today's... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello, everybody,
Without a
and
doubt, it is the
welcome to
week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the mood is boisterous. It is up. And the shots! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. White promptly onto that, and that is that. Interesting ball. Perez. Okazaki.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Schneider. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Messi. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Schneider. Schneider. Luis Suarez. No, that's been intercepted. Davids kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Perez. Portugal leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Schneider is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. It's a mighty effort! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Oh, that's a key interception. Okazaki. Rummenigge. Okazaki. He's been picked out. He's got the shot away! He's got a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky.
And Messi! Goal! And the comeback is complete! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
He's through here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Beckham spots it and intercepts. Great hit! No mistake! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough.
Can he finish? Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Portugal come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High-scoring, truly exciting, but neither side able to hold a lead. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. No changes at the interval from either side. And that is as far as they're going to go. And he was quick to react. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Rummenigge! Oh, this looks sharp. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Owen. Beckham.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
It's played into space. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, super find. He's had a hit! Oh, split-second reaction.
Suarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substitution on the field, number 9.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
18,
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Franz Beckenbauer. Number 8. Okazaki.
Well, that had the makings of something
Coming on
quite
the
promising,
field,
but it's
number
fizzled out into
20,
nothing.
Owen. Number 19. Mbappe.
Davids is
Number
offering some
24,
sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was
Number
right.
3,
The delivery wasn't.
right.
They can revisit that
Number
further
21,
on.
Robert Lewandowski. Substitution.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly a chance!
It's in! Into the lead once more!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
White makes the interception.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Portugal can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Davids! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Serginho. He's got away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Look at the space here. Bellingham. Nicely aimed pass. Owen. Neymar. And that's it. Portugal did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even... Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. It's a mighty effort!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Straight header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Griezmann. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Oh, it's Batistuta. And he's straight offside. Odegaard. And he's picked out the run. Kane! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Here's Luis Suarez. Played back in. Oh, that is asking for trouble. That pass isn't the best. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get...
It's Luis Suarez! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Messi is there, and he can get that clear. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? David's unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's played him through. Batistuta!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a...
And he'll shoot here. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them...
And the shot! And it's come back out to him. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Fernando Torres.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Fired deep towards the back post. And that should get the job done. Ball is over the line. And the keeper beats it away. Kane. Oh, it's Batistuta.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Lizarazu. That looks a good ball through. Oh no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Added time.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Guardiola. It's Pedri. Kawasaki Frontale looking to pass their way through. Messi. And it's half-time here.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
And we're underway again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Looks for the finish. Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, shooting chance! He's got away with one there. That is a great pick out. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Kawasaki Frontal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He won't be happy with that one.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. I couldn't quite sort his feet out in time to get it under control.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Now it's Kane. And he's picked out the run. Odegaard! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Odegaard can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Now it's Kane. Cafu. Kane. Great chance! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Kawasaki Frontale blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Into the last quarter of an hour. And it's Kane. Odegaard looking to run onto it. Can he finish? Outstanding save to keep that out.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Can he finish? Corner number 2 then. Tries a header! And now they can clear their lines. And now they can spring out of defence. Cafu gets over and intercepts. That's really well cleared. Five minutes left on the clock. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that would... And Owen! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Adams calmly anticipates.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now it's Messi. Oh, Red, nice interception. Pedri. Batistuta. So that's it. It is all over. Portugal have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And already we're underway here. And it's skewed away. And the shot! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Davids! And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's managed to get free. Wirtz. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Some really good ball movement. And it's Fernando Torres. Kubo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, you could see him
Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! Bayer Leverkusen back on level terms.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Drilled it. There's the shot! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Bayer Leverkusen take the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Wirtz. No, that's been intercepted. Nicely aimed pass.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Wirtz really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Bellingham! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Bellingham is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. That has been knocked clear. Oh, that's delightful. That's good play. Bellingham.
There will be 3
Kubo.
minutes added time.
Stood up well to him there. Wirtz looking to be a menace in the final third. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. And that has been clubbed away. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command.
And now,
Anything could still happen in this game.
Club members who are celebrating their
So we reach the halfway
today.
point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Davids cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Wits! He's had it taken off him. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Nice sequence of passes there. Can he finish? Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Substitution on the field, number 7.
Both sides then taking this
Number
chance to
15,
turn to their benches.
Xabi Alonso. Number 10, Messi. Number 13,
Costa Corta.
Mbappe. Number 8,
And the assistant
Echo.
referee has his flag
Coming
raised
on the
for
field,
offside.
Number 22, Hullet. Number 5, Deco. Number 21, Barella. Number 9, Karl-Heinz
Oh, it's a
Rummenigge.
promising build-up this. Plenty of really nice
Substitution
passing.
in progress. The attendance for
Wiggles
this
his
match
way
was
through.
71,550.
Out beyond the defence. Caught offside that time.
Portugal may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Oh, what a ball! It's Bale! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
And it's Hullet. And he's intervened well there. Schneider. Now it's Schneider. Owen. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Deco! He scores! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Barella. Picked out brilliantly. Played back in. Quality ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Maldini. And here's Hullet. Schneider. Kubo. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played,
Added minutes
well
has been
stopped.
indicated.
Rummenigge. He's looking to set... Barella! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's straight offside. And that's it. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match...